Gentleman's name?
So his gentleman is Philip.
Hello, Philip. Yeah.
Started complaining of central chest pain, felt clammy, nauseous, shortness of breath about 8:30 this morning.
Okay.
Vomited once, went upstairs, collapsed, which is when he called us.
Philip? Hang on, mate. OK, we're going to arrest, mate.
His blood pressure is so low.
His condition is deteriorating.
He's going into cardiac arrest.
OK, so we get someone straight on the chest.
Okay, let's just start chest compressions. Okay. ETA of 3 minutes.
170 miles southeast at Norwich International Airport. The crew of the East Anglian Air Ambulance Service are making the most of their downtime.
So as you walk to the car, what you see is you've got a male lying on the road, as you see. There's a dent to the bonnet of the car and there's a bullseye to the windscreen.
Not only is Dr. Victor Inyang on call today, but he's also training medical students.
When I interviewed for the air ambulance back in 1995 as a registrar, it's quite a competitive process. And so what the students are doing now is giving themselves an edge, so that when they come to compete for air ambulance jobs, they've shown an aptitude and a desire to chase the subspecialty. He stepped out on the road, unfortunately, and as I described, hit by the car. Whoops, sorry. We'll pick up on that when I come back. All right. One of the first things the students will learn from us is that this is an unpredictable job and you never quite know when you're going to get called out.
By Norwich. This is an emergency line for the air ambulance, mate, so can you hang up? Yes. Do a Barney double glazing.
Oh, mate.
No one ever rings that line unless it's our control, so every time that rings, we expect a job. But it's a bloke trying to sell us some double glazing.
Oh, the Coral Springs, just...
Norwich.
This time it really is a matter of life or death. Paramedics in the village of Snettisham have requested an air ambulance for an urgent transfer to hospital. A 66-year-old man has collapsed with serious chest pains.
Ambulance emergency, tell me exactly what's happened.
I live alone and I think I might be having a heart attack, I'm not sure.
So to describe what's happening?
I'm sweating profusely and I can't get my breath very easily.
Right, okay, so we've got help organised for you. I'm going to stay on the line with you.
Right.
Okay, if anything changes, just let me know.
Okay.
Anglia 1, the ambulance crew going to meet you at Snettisham Primary School. Grid reference of Tango Foxtrot 687342.
I know exactly where that is. It's right next to the church.
To make extraction quicker, the land ambulance is bringing the patient from his home to a cricket pitch in the village.
I think they're still there. I can see the ambulance outside the house still.
Yeah, Anglia 1, we're overhead and now heading to the cricket pitch, over.
In the setting of a patient having a cardiac arrest, you want to get the patient into hospital quickly. For those patients who don't live near a major cardiac unit, that's where the air ambulance comes into its own to get them there quickly.
Anglia 1, on the ground.
Are you right for me, Gail? Yes, mate, yeah.
Ground at both terminal.
Anglia 1, just let you know the crew has just left scene. They should be with you any minute now.
Yeah, it's all received. They're now arriving. Gentleman's name?
So his gentleman is Philip.
Hello, Philip. Yeah.
Started complaining of central chest pain, felt clammy, nauseous, shortness of breath about 8:30 this morning.
Okay.
Vomited once, went upstairs, collapsed, which is when he called us.
Philip? Hang on, mate. OK, we're going to arrest, mate.
His blood pressure is so low.
His condition is deteriorating.
He's going into cardiac arrest.
OK, so we get someone straight on the chest.
Okay, let's just start chest compressions. Okay.
The crew of Helimed 85 have been called to transport a patient with serious chest pains to hospital.
OK, everybody stand clear. Shocking now.
Just minutes after arriving on scene, Philip's heart stops beating.
That's it. And do you want to do the airway, please? Okay, 2 minutes.
Okay, stop what we're doing. Do we have a pulse?
Yeah, there is a
We have
pulse.
a pulse. Okay, so I'm still going to ventilate him. So Victor, I think we should go for a tube on this patient.
Okay. With the patient in cardiac arrest, it is essential we take over the patient's breathing to ensure sufficient oxygen is getting to the brain to reduce the risk of brain damage. Just a minute, just a minute. We probably need a better bougie. That one's a bit, it's quite rigid.
Really long.
From the time you give the drug to you pass the tube, you hold your breath. And if you need to breathe, the patient needs to breathe. And that's how long you have.
You happy to have another go, Vicky? Yeah?
Yeah, okay. Can I have the blade, please? Let's have a look.
The tube is not going down Philip's windpipe. He isn't breathing, and time is running out.
Let's go with Nigel.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Right, yeah. I think that's in.
Okay, let's secure that and let's go.
We've got a donut bandage.
The Norfolk and Norwich cardiac unit is over an hour away by road, but only 20 minutes by air.
It's weighing up benefits versus risks. If Philip had a second cardiac arrest in flight, it becomes more difficult to deal with that in the aircraft. I still think we should fly him.
Do you? Right, okay.
Because time is of the essence for this chap. On this occasion, we felt, with Philip, the benefits of flying him to the right hospital quickly far outweighed the risk of him having a further cardiac arrest in flight.
Ready, set, lift. Right.
You can only hope that you made the right decision.
Okay, once we get him, we get on the ventilator. Hang on,
Okay, thanks for your help, guys.
Go.
Even after 25 years, I still get challenged every day. I still stop and think, wow, that was an interesting case.
Okay, so that's my first intubation I haven't got in 10 years.
Is it?
Yeah.
Glad it was you, not me.
We love challenges, come on. We like patients to push us.
Yeah. Dropping down to 31 again now.
Philip's heart rate is dropping to a dangerously low level. Without intervention, he will certainly arrest again.
Just start pacing a bit. And we just increase output to 70.
The air ambulance carries a piece of equipment that can act as a pacemaker.
That is the final option to stop another cardiac arrest.
Covering 50 miles in just 18 minutes, Helimed 85 touches down at the Norfolk and Norwich Hospital.
Okay, and all the way now. Okay, there we go.
It's quite tall.
When you're ready, I'll do a very brief handover because he's not very well. This is a 66-year-old gentleman, chest pain at about 8:30 this morning, inferior MI, cardiac arrest at about 0940, VF arrest, one shock came out of it. He went very bradycardic en route and in spite of 3 milligrams of atropine was dropping to about 20 per minute. So he's being paced at the moment. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. The decision to fly Philip definitely paid off. But he's not out of danger. He still has the risk of going to cardiac arrest. So there's no way of being certain that he will get through.
Philip will undergo an angiogram to determine the location of the blockage in his arteries before receiving treatment.
Without that helicopter, I wouldn't have been here. You realise just how fragile life can be, if you like, because one minute you're fine and then the next minute everything goes wrong. I have a rescue dog, Buster, who is quite a pal. You appreciate things like that probably more so than I did prior to my heart attack.